Hi, I'm Julie Ford with Julz of Life, and trending technology does not have to cause communication chaos. Can you hear me now? When I talk about chaos tolerance and chaos mitigation, often I hear from people the biggest chaos in their organization is communication or the lack thereof. With all of the technology that we have these days, we are communicating more poorly than ever. We have a sea of choice in what we can do with our communication. We can text, we can write a letter, we can write an email, we can pick up the phone, we can leave a voicemail, we can text within apps, we can any number of things. But with that sea of choice comes this entire breakdown of actual communication. And in my talk, Communication Chaos, we address some of those and how we can overcome it. Often the poison and the antidote are the same, and that's communication. So we talk about how we can make that work more smoothly, both at home and at work, improving the lives of employees in both places. We all have communication pet peeves. One of mine is I'll leave a voicemail because someone's voice message says, "Leave me a detailed message and I'll get back to you just as soon as I can." And in an hour, sometimes in a day, they'll call me back and say, "I saw you left me a voicemail. I didn't listen to it because I don't listen to my voicemail. So what did you say?" And I took the time to leave a detailed message as they asked, asking for precisely what I needed and telling them precisely what I wanted to say, and they didn't bother to listen to it. It's a complete pet peeve of mine. Why don't you just say, "I don't listen to my messages, so please give me a call back," or say, "I don't listen to my messages, so try me on my text at this number." To improve communication, I find that a little bit of curiosity and courtesy goes a long way. Curiosity for finding out, how do people prefer to be communicated with when I'm on the end of the person being the wanter, not the want-e. So, if I need something from someone, I want to know how they most prefer to be communicated with, how they best want information, and how they most want a request to be presented. And if I'm on the other end, I can share what my preferences are. It's the key there is communicating about communicating, and we've kind of lost that along the way in our sea of choices for modes of communication. On top of that, we have also had this sense of communication arrogance that is permeating our culture. And what I mean by that is there are some people, "I only text, so if you use any other mode of communication, you can't expect a response from me." Or you messaged me on LinkedIn. Well, I don't ever use LinkedIn until it's convenient for me, so I won't ever get that message. Folks are missing out, and by not communicating about how they'd like to be communicated with and how they themselves present information, we're missing opportunities right, left, and sideways. I recently read that 75% of our day is spent communicating, and that 70% of our communication is ineffective. That's a really large number, a really large percentage of the messages that we want to get across not actually hitting the mark. So how can we take a part, each one of us individually take a part in improving that, both in our business lives and in our personal lives, because both matter a whole heck of a lot. I often wonder, what would it be like if we taught our kids at early ages how to really properly communicate? And by the time they are of hiring ages, they're really astute communicators. Wouldn't that be a gift to our future generations? I'm Julie Ford of Julz of Life, and if you want to talk more about communication chaos and ways to mitigate that chaos, please contact me. I look forward to talking with you.